Get my six. What's up, everybody? As you can tell, it is a lovely day from my hospital bed here this morning. First day of spring 2021. Don't worry, it's worse than it looks. No, wait. It's not as bad as it looks. It's always the case, right? Alright, so here's the deal. I'm okay. I'm going to be perfectly fine. I'm just a little bit uncomfortable right now. I've got a hose up my nose. They told me I could do this, but I have to stop if a nurse or a doctor comes in. I'm not laughing anymore, guys. I had an encounter with Bigfoot Sasquatch, and it destroyed my life. As you can see, I'm in a hospital bed. My life completely destroyed. Tubes and wires and all kinds of stuff. So here's how it happens. Here's how it happened. And I haven't had any sleep. I've been awake for 25 hours straight. Every time I start to get some sleep, they come in and stick another hose in me. So yesterday was a wonderful day on the homestead, just like every day on the homestead. My beautiful bride, Dearly, aka Giggly Girl, and myself, we had a very productive day. Started out with my morning run, and then split some wood, and we built our bee yard. We put together that honeybee hive, and we got another one coming. We like the product so much. Did you see that? Oh, that's just the tube pumping stuff out of my stomach. I'll explain. I'll get to that. So we made a video for her channel. You guys got to go watch it. It's her channel is called Life with Dearly. Go watch the video of us putting together our honeybee yard. Beautiful outcome. So after we did that, Dearly went inside to cook me one of her delicious meals. She's such a wonderful cook. That's why, despite as much as I run and despite splitting and firewood on my own the old-fashioned way, that's why I still have a belly. It's because her food is so wonderful. I was sitting out in the field admiring our beautiful bee yard, and I was hungry. I kind of couldn't wait, so I had a bag of dried mangoes on me. See, I've changed my diet here just recently. I've stopped eating chips, potato chips, and I've gone to dried fruits like dried mangoes and cranberries. Just trying to. I haven't been having any problems. I'm just becoming more health conscious as I age. I'll be 50 in 2.5 years. So anyway, sitting there eating dried mangoes. I look way up in the forest there behind our campground, and egads and Jolly Bee, if it wasn't that old cryptid of cryptids, potentially, Bigfoot Sasquatch. I can't get too excited as I recall this tale of that fateful day, which was just yesterday, because this tube is going down into my stomach. I knew him, her, it, or they, because there could have been more than one of them, was up there watching us put together that bee yard the whole time. I didn't have my phone on me. I got super close to him, her, it, or they, if you'll remember, just the day before, and then the freaking battery died on the phone. I said, you know what? I said, I don't care if I get this on film or not. And him, her, it, or they may be the world's champion at hide and seek, but by God, I am the reigning 2020 Tokyo Summer Olympic 1500 meter champion. If you'll recall, nobody beat me in that race, the 2020 Tokyo Summer Olympic 1500 meters final, which was held in the beautiful Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia in the fall of 2020. 2020, I'm sorry. They've got some meds in me here. Which reminds me, for all you vertically challenged individuals who live under bridges, it's always saying, you need meds. Got them today, brah. So anyway, I walked backwards all the way to the top of the hill, like I have a tendency to do when I want to sneak up on him, her, it, or they. Just walking backwards, munching down on my delicious dried mangoes, peeking around every now and then, making sure him, her, it, or they staying in the same spot. It's like a blurry image. Looks like pixelation, like maybe someone who doesn't realize it's 2021 maybe recorded and uploaded a video in 360p. All that pixelation looked just like that. So I get close and I'm saying to myself, hide and seek world champion, I'll give you that. But as the 2020 Tokyo Summer Olympic 1500 meter champion, we're going to play tag. You might out-hide me, you won't outrun me. So I'm shoving this mango in my mouth, chewing it up, sneaking up there, being very inconspicuous. And I finally spin. I do a 180 and I take off at a dead sprint. I mean, I'm on my toes, man. Like back in the day, back in my college track days, brah, gun goes off, I'm on my toes, top speed in 3 strides. Man, I cut through those woods and then I saw him, her, it, or they. And I believe it was a they because there was so much pixelation. It was like 360p videos everywhere. Well, it's it, him, her, or they start juking and jiving, going behind trees, going behind grapevine thickets. Well, I start juking and jiving too. And I reach out with my left hand because I saw pixelations. And it says Bigfoot Sasquatch. When you actually see them in real life, they look like pixelations. They don't look like these big hairy apes you see in the pictures. That's how you can tell somebody's lying. When they say, oh, it's 8 feet tall, 800 pounds, whatever. It looks like pixelation, okay? This is a first-hand account of the potential Bigfoot Sasquatch that may or may not live in the woods behind my house. So I reach out with my left to tag it, and I felt something. And I said, tag, you're it. And I turn around, and I start running. I keep running fast. There's a couple of men in white jackets standing outside my door. Okay, so anyway, this son of a gun reaches out, tags me back, grabs me by the waist, spins me around just out of the sheer strength and power of this creature, and I twisted up all funny, fell down, landed on a moss-covered log, got all that mango I'd been chowing down on, because, I run through the woods doing crazy stuff all the time. You've seen it in the other videos. I run through the woods, brushing my teeth, wielding a sledgehammer. I ran through the woods a couple months ago eating a ham and cheese sandwich. It was delicious. I was out running Mr. Nightmare. That encounter I had with Mr. Nightmare on those trails, but that sandwich was so delicious I didn't want to stop eating it, so I just ran and ate it at the same time. Well, I was doing that with the mango, but man, it just went down the wrong way. And I actually flipped and flopped in such a way that my large intestines got kinked like a water hose. Everything got stuck. Well, I got up, I walked it off, went into the house. I had my beautiful bride Dearly, aka Giggly Girl's delicious air fried chicken she made and some air fried kale. Took a nap because I was tired from building a bee yard, splitting wood, running 3 miles yesterday morning. Then, of course, beating the world champion in hide and seek in a game of tag. Of course, he tagged, or she or it, or they, tagged me back. So I guess I got to go out there and tag him back again. But anyway, woke up from my nap, doubled over in pain, severe abdominal pain. I was on the floor, and I thought it would subside, but it didn't. So after a few hours, We went to the ER, and they said, man, you got issues. Put me in, did a CAT scan. I saw the pictures, man. My stomach, my intestines, everything's like all swirly and kinked up like a water hose. I got all kinds of blockage. So the point of this story is, for all you vertically challenged individuals who live under bridges, who are always saying I'm full of, you know what? I guess at least in this case, you're right. This time. I'll give you an update as things progress. I might be in here for a few days. They're pumping stuff out. We're trying to avoid surgery. But I'll keep you updated. See you next time for more here at Homesteading Off the Grid. Whatever the hell this channel's about.